basically the story is how a man who is inevitably dying has chosen to preserve himself and his mind in another person's body, and so has found a way to upload his mind to her system. And we see these two characters, one being inside the other, finding their place and kind of battling it out over who's going to run this human from now on.
My name is Dunja Jocic. I'm choreographer and director of The Previous Owner.
I'm Kalin Morrow, and I'm the dancer in The Previous Owner.
When I'm thinking of a dance, I do think in my head in a movement. So I see bodies moving around. What is very difficult is to notate that. So that means that you have to physically do them in some sort of way. I also discovered that while I'm creating, that the speed for creations, and that is specifically for my material because it's very peculiar, it is minimal, there is a lot of dislocations in the body, so that means simultaneous movement of body parts at the same time, like 3-4, which is very complicated in a memory and in a learning. So that means that I have to improvise on the idea that I have in my head. The body has this intuition of moving when it's practiced a lot, like anything else. So there is a movement in the body that is subconscious, and you don't have to consciously know it, but it comes out. And that is the most exciting part because it's a surprise element. And of course it can fail, but the surprise element is so exciting for creation that I go very much on the improv to generate the material. And then I start working with the dancers.
Yeah, we started a lot with the theme, with her movement research in it, and also it was really important to not let it just to be about this movement, but it's about character. It's about all the feelings that are coming in, all of these emotional rides that happen in both of these characters, playing a lot with the text. And it needed to feel quite out of balance often. So there was a lot of, I think, research into this, and and I got very, very attached to both characters in a way because they're both in my character.
For me, it was very important that the person who is in the performance can guide us through the story, because movement is can be very abstract. So we needed to have some grounding hooks for the public journey through the piece.
I think my character is she's initially lost. She's coming to terms with the fact that someone else is residing in her body, and there are some remnants that she's not understanding, memories that are getting presented to her that don't come from her past. I think that it's wild and deep and heart-wrenching and incredibly sad at times, to see her disappearing and coming back. So there's this wave of her experiences getting pulled away, shoved back, getting pulled away again.
The subject of this piece is transhumanism, and I was very much interested in the subject, in the topic, because my previous interest was very much connected to the time, in the sense of our our feeling of time, and it has something with immortality. So very often my teams had to do something with aging or mortality of feeling the time. So the transhumanism is kind of a continuous extension of a research that I've been doing so far, and the idea of wanting to suspend time, extend time, or to live forever.